This is Talk Off. Talk Off It is a podcast where three of us, Ranu, Tatta, and Minchi, we sit down and catch up what we have been up to, share our personal stories, and anything and everything comes between. So today we are going to talk about addiction. So let's start.
Yeah, my first question to you guys is
Mhm.
what are you guys addicted to right now?
Uh,
Right.
Like any song, any movies, any series, even those stuffs.
yeah, I think
Any person.
I like to watch a lot of movies. I'm really like I get hesitant to start any series because like I know that I get very stuck to it and I don't want that. But I want to watch something, so I just start movies and I watch like 2, 3 a day sometimes if I'm on leave or something.
I get those phases like, but that's how I relax actually. I need some movies to find a getaway.
Mm.
But for me right now, like for addiction, if I have to say, it's sugar. Like I crave sugar a lot. And I think it's really bad.
For me, chips, I've been always addicted to chips. Like, it's not from now, even it's from long. Like, chips is something that yes, it's something that I feel like it's something very important. If I see, right, I can't ignore. Even while I'm fasting, if I see it in the way, I say you are fasting, I say it's okay, you get it. When you break your fast, you can eat. So I've been always addicted to chips. Like I like chips so much, and I feel like sometimes I know, even if I'm full or something, I feel like okay, just eat it.
What is
For
your
me, I
favorite
think as
favorite?
a person, I chips.
Flavor, it's it's here, it's not there here, okay, but I always care for it. It's vinegar and salt.
Lays.
Yeah, Lay's
Oh yeah, I
vinegar
think
and
I
salt.
tried
It's
it
so
once
tasty,
because you gave
sour.
it to me.
Please. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Sometimes when people like anyone coming, I say, please bring it. It's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite. Yeah.
Among chips, I like that chips in Nepal that we get. I don't know, aloo chips or something we say, right? It
Oh,
comes in a
the
packet, very
spicy one.
plain. It doesn't have any taste, but then I
So
just have
But it's not there
not
anymore.
that one. That one we get it here in Bangalore. Isn't it?
Uh,
Not that one. Like you're talking about spicy one that you can crunch and eat. Not that one. Like there's a very basic 10 rupees dollar packet that comes. It's like I don't know what it's
I think it's
called.
like the fried fresh one.
is it
No,
the
I
roll
can
thing?
see those kind of, of yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one.
Oh,
That's
Mm.
one. Like I don't know. I've seen those options that I really like among chips. Yeah, but other chips, it's not
I
like
think we have it like that. We give it to kids. It's like if you pet it, it melts very
really.
fast.
Yeah, like
Like
it
it
is
does
just
not
soaked
have to.
the masala and then afterward it becomes
Yeah,
soggy. Yeah, something like that. So I like that
it comes
among
like
chips.
this white color.
For us, it was like it's like this shape, like a
Uh-huh.
boat shape.
I think it's here also
Yeah,
like
I
this,
see
and
that.
then
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. So I like those, but that's not my addiction. My addiction is right now is just sugar. Like, I feel it's just I have to add sugar, and this has been there since all my life actually. Like, I was that kid who would take a plate and then put some sugar and
That
keep doing this. And you know what? My relatives have this memory of me. Like whenever they see me, that's what they say. Like you're that kid who used to lick,
sugar.
sugar or like it's a tomato sauce.
Mhm.
They keep saying that, and I was like, shit, man, I still do that sometimes. So that
Mhm.
is really bad.
So I have a question
Um,
for you guys. How to differentiate between addiction and
habit,
habit? Yeah, I kind of know the answer, but I feel like I want to see your guys' view.
Hmm.
addiction, and habit. So I think we've discussed this last time,
Hmm.
and it was more like addiction is something you get pleasure out of.
Yes, and
Yeah,
happiness.
pleasure out of, but habit is something that is just makes you happy,
Yeah.
Well,
right? No,
No,
what
no.
would you say?
Actually, it's addiction giving
Oh
pleasure
yeah,
and happiness,
and
and habit.
habit gives you relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, I'm doing it, and then it should be just relieving like that. But addiction will be like, oh, it should be exciting and all of
Yeah, if I
that.
get it, my
Yeah,
what is that term? Once happy hormones.
pleasure and
I think I read
happy
it somewhere,
hormones.
Endorphin,
or it's I read it somewhere. Maybe I saw it at some Instagram reel or something. When you get addicted to something, it means that your body releases dopamine, and then you have that heightened sense.
yes, dopamine.
Yeah. So when you have that hit every time you do something that you get addicted to. So addiction is just the craving for that dopamine hit every time. So that's what I'd seen.
Yes, that's what will happen to us in Instagram when we roll. We always want to keep rolling because like it's
Yeah,
short. I
yeah,
get
we're
it, like
just
it's
waiting
short
for
and
that.
it make you okay happy.
Yeah, it
Yes.
makes
You
sense.
get
There was actually a really good
coming to this like
yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel like my
yeah.
voice reaches to you really late. That's why it looks like I'm interrupting all the time. But
Yes, speak.
yes, I was saying I had seen a video representation of addiction, okay? I wish I had that video with me. But it's something like when you get addicted to something, okay, the first time you get the dopamine, it's like let's take let I don't know what to represent it with. Let's say you like smoking. So when you smoke for the first time and you really enjoy it, then you get the dopamine, and then next time it depletes. It keeps happening, so it keeps depleting, and then you just start chasing it so much that you get addicted to it. That's what like the video was trying to say. Mm. Yeah, continue.
What do I gonna say?
Yeah, say that it doesn't have to be something bad like smoking or like drugs or anything
Yeah.
for you to get addicted to. Like the things that we discussed, right? Sugar, chips, and all of that. Even those can be addictions, right? Like phone, everybody knows about that. But I want to say, like, even good things can be addictions.
Like skincare.
Yeah, skincare, or like for me personally, I struggle with buying books, and that is pure addiction, and that is not like a habit or really, I have differentiated this very clearly now that when we're talking about it. See, reading books is a habit. I can say that because it's a process that takes long, and it's not a continuous, like it's not an immediate hit of dopamine when I'm doing it. Like it takes time. But buying books, it's just for the pleasure. Like, okay, I have books. It's in my hands, and then
Yeah.
it's just like instant hit, right? Like, okay, now I'm gonna have fun. Like for me, I feel like that. But so that's where the addiction comes in. But reading books, I would not say it's my addiction. It's more like a habit because I built it, over the years, and then it's a process. I put in my energy, and then it's not like I need it right now. But when I see books in a shop, then I need it right now. So, I think that's the
Difference.
addiction and habit for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
And
point.
okay, so I have another question. Okay. Right. Yeah. So I have another question. Like, what's an addiction that people don't take seriously enough? Like, you think it's like really bad, but then
They
people,
don't.
yeah, people don't think that it's serious enough.
I think
I have an answer to this.
see, we know all that smoking and all,
Yeah,
not
no,
like
no,
that.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
shopping.
shopping.
Yeah, they will be keep buying stuff that they don't need, but
Uh-huh.
then every time they go, it's like a book. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
might not read it, okay, but then you just want to own it, like you have
yeah.
it. So you will be buying. Like book at least something that I feel like give knowledge, so you might read it or people read it. But I feel like when it's all about clothes, shoes, like some people get addicted to shoes or bags, right? And they be crazy about it, and they feel like it's fine. I just need it. But then
Even if they can't afford it, they'll try to.
justify it because that is like bad.
And then, like, imagine you're broke, but then you feel like, okay, I need it, but
Yeah.
I'll buy it, but I'll stay full month home, like eating something.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what? These people, they're going to justify these habits or like these actions saying that it's a hobby. Like, I
No,
like
no.
collecting things. I like collecting shoes.
No,
That's
it
what they
becomes
say.
different. Like, they don't put the important things up. They put like that more up than like their own things. Like, okay, fine, I can't. Maybe now imagine she have to pay college fee. But then she'll be like, no, 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 okay, fine. I don't want to pay my college fee. I'll pay it later on and be putting every month. And then by the end, she'll be maybe like not be able to pay it. but then she'll be shopping and she will have everything. And people, how come you can't pay your college fee when you have everything, right? Like it becomes they put it more important. They can't. It is an addiction. They can't. They want to,
Yeah.
if they get it, they're just happy.
Yeah.
And some people they don't even wear it actually. I feel that is
Like a
bad addiction.
prize for them, and they don't
Or
want to
like seeing
destroy
too
it.
much stuff and yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say is,
I have one. Okay.
yeah, I'm so sorry. This is so
Say.
bad. Yeah, so I was going to say, um, I've heard a lot of people talk about this. The latest addiction that has affected a lot of youths actually is porn addiction. Like, it's not something, it's just like addiction. Like, you just want to watch it. And I've heard that it's harmful for
Mm.
your, like, sexual health also.
Yeah. I have one. Okay. I feel like people are also no. I think people are also addicted to those strepsils and all
Oh,
those.
oh,
Like you
I
keep buying and
yeah,
yeah. What are those called? I don't know. I am addicted to cough syrup. I know that.
I don't know realize that I'm doing
No,
that.
no. When I feel like I know I'm addicted to this. Okay, because like I like the taste of it. I like that ginger, garlic, all of that taste. So I like it. And so every time I get a chance, like I mean, every time I get cough and cold, I take it as a chance to like okay, okay, and yeah, I do that. And then when I get cough and cold, I feel like okay, now I have a reason to justify it. Okay, but it was like previously when I was getting sick a lot, then I got it like I was having fun with it. Like I used to feel a little dizzy, and I used to drink. I used to drink like like I'm drinking juice like that. Okay, but then now I'm not addicted to it, but I feel like other people are like they have similar
Yeah, I
addiction.
think
But she also buys those, whenever you go, you take those strepsils, kind of like what are those called? Cough
no.
lozenge medicines, no?
Mm.
Those, yeah.
I take it a lot.
She buys it and then
Finish it
she finishes it.
within 3 days.
Yeah. Then when I got cold, I was like, let me also try it. Then I went to buy it in the pharmacy. Turns out it is expensive. Okay, it's not cheap. So I was like, to buy a full thing and then finish it and like,
But it
and
gives me relaxing
no, but
through
yeah,
my throat.
so last time when I got cold, I thought like, let me try it. Okay, so I bought like three or four, like one roll had like three or four, and I said, okay, that's enough for me. That was enough for me. I did not need more than that. I was okay, okay. But then I was thinking about how come, like uh, this Ranu is how come Ranu is taking so much and she's not feeling good. Like four, and I was okay. Yeah.
And then sometimes also I start like getting like I don't know, some of it I said like what if it's because of that? But I still am not stopping. Then when I went back home, I got a key from here and I went back. And then it's finished. And I was staying there for 3 months, right? So I realized back home is also there, so let me buy it. But there it's double of the price of the here. And then my sister saw me eating it, finishing. She said, what do you think? It's 2 rupees. Like, you can't eat this like that. And no, my throat really is paining and I feel relaxed. She said, I don't care, go drink hot water, but you can't finish like full thing within 3 days. And she was shocked. And she started hiding it from me, okay? And it's like, why she's hiding it? I feel like, but I never thought I am addicted to it. Like now when she mentioned it, then I feel like, yeah, I buy that a lot.
Get the chance she buys
Pharmacy,
it.
I get
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Another thing that people ignore mostly and like don't see it as an addiction is like boys.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We talk about also, I was telling her before also getting addicted to people.
Yeah, getting addicted to people.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is also an addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was thinking about this and I felt like, also been together for like really long time. Aren't they addicted?
They are addicted to each other. Even if they don't love to each other, I feel like it is more of
Yeah.
addiction.
Addiction or like do you think it's a habit?
Or
It's
maybe
like,
attachment,
because sometimes that's what they have discussions about.
or maybe it
Attachment.
Yeah.
starts
We're
with,
giving different names. We're
I
giving
tell you.
habit.
yeah, no, I feel like if you get
Yeah,
attached
say,
or
say.
Yeah, say.
addicted, and then slowly, like when you're married to the person, uh, like I'm talking about like our parents, okay, arranged marriage. So you just know, and then you start living together. Then you you're just dependent, or in the other words, you're addicted. somehow, and slowly it becomes a habit. Like they become a part of your life. So maybe if you take addiction too far, then it becomes your habit.
Or I think I don't know because it's very hard for you to not be with them. I feel like after a certain point, and that's habit. I don't know. It's really hard to break a habit.
Yeah, but when it becomes an addiction, when it affects your, like, your health or your emotion or your this one, people surrounding you, then it has become an addict.
Addiction.
Yeah, so I think family is different. After, like, when the person would be addicted to the person, imagine now I am with someone and then that person is harming me mentally, I'm not stable, and then he's harming me maybe body wise, but I'm still with him. That becomes, and I feel like, okay, no, I want him. But that becomes an addiction. She feel like, okay, I cannot live without this person. I told you about my the other friend that, yeah, that is an addiction, I feel.
True, yeah. No, there's a word to that. When you're
Mhm.
like romantically involved
Mhm.
and you cannot get away from that person, it's called infatuation. Like you're infatuated. You cannot leave that person even though you know that he's wrong and all of that.
Yeah,
So
and even harming you.
yeah, so that's infatuation. Then I'm talking about like more in an addiction way, uh like you're married to someone for a very long time and you get divorced, then I feel like it's very hard, right?
Yeah.
Then it will have an effect on your mental health. Like you'll not be able to cope up. Of course, you will need like some support. I feel. Isn't that also an addiction? I feel like it is. Like you're addicted to your partner. Yeah.
But when you're married, it becomes, I feel, more of habit.
Yeah, I
Is
feel
it?
so.
Yeah.
Because marriage
You
is,
guys
it's
are,
not
you have
just,
an habit and suddenly you.
yeah, it is like two-way, right? So um you have to compromise, you have to try to make it work. So it's not just like you're taking advantage of it. You have to do something in return too, like to make the marriage work. So it becomes like a part of your daily routine, like looking after them, cleaning up their mess. That becomes your life. So I don't know. I don't think you can call that
Yeah,
addiction.
habits.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So at what point, so it is love or it is habit? How do you?
That's what, like, when I read about the addiction, it's like it says like it is only addiction if it's like, harm yourself, like health wise or mentally, or it affects the people surrounded you, or you will like withdraw yourself from other
Yeah,
people.
so it's not an addiction. Like your partner is not your addiction, it's a habit.
Habit.
Okay. But I'm saying like after a really long marriage or after a really long relationship, right? Like, is it still love or is it just habit that is holding you
Habits.
together?
Or maybe
Habits
a little
and
bit of both.
respect, I feel.
Mm.
What
A little bit of
both.
I'm sure there's love.
I don't know.
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
there's
more of,
love between like our grandparents also.
yeah, and I feel like, yeah, like they respect each other, they love each other, they listen to each other. I feel like more of like these kind of stuff what making holding their relationship more of than like love. I feel like it will, but then like kids, what we share, what we like,
Because grandparents have been together for so long. Like even though it was an arranged marriage, by the end it just looks like
they
they're
are
in
love
love.
marriage. Yes.
Yeah, they're in love. Like no matter what, I feel like grandparents they just look like they're in
Yeah.
love marriage. By that age, I feel like they come to respect
Yes,
each other more.
exactly. More of very
Yeah,
respect, like that what keep
that I think
the
yeah. So a habit forms respect, I think, because they realize that oh, I cannot do life without
you.
the you.
Yeah, or
So I
maybe
think
they're very
that's what
grateful that the other
is the
person
secret
stayed
to a lot of
throughout.
things.
Mm,
Yeah,
they stayed throughout their lifetime.
yeah. So I think that's
Yeah.
the
Things. Yes.
key. That
Mm. Okay, I think this is a good way to end our video.
so
We
we
don't
should
have
just
much
have a
time left
discipline.
too. Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay then. We'll
Okay, we'll wrap
see.
this up.
Yeah. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, everything.
And subscribe.
Okay.
Yeah, and also comment down what you think are your. Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.